First question is why are you running for mayor of Santa Maria?
Well, I'm running for mayor so that the government can start informing the people of their responsibilities, duties, and rights that don't seem to know what's going on. And it seems the city has gotten from personal service to professional service and no longer really look at it as a person, as an employer. They look at them as a customer.
Why do you feel like you're the best candidate? There's three others. Why do you feel like you're the
best candidate? I would say that I am going to be here for the people 24 hours. I have nowhere else to be. I am willing to inform the people what's going on, things that I think they should know that the council's doing or what's going on in the city, that they should know.
You're running against three other opponents. One of them's the incumbent who's been mayor since 2012. Okay. He's been on city council since the year 2000. So a long time. Why do you feel like it's time for a change?
Well, leaders lead by example. I mean, do we have good examples of leadership here in Santa Maria? I don't think so. Leaders, you know, you have to lead. You have to tell people. You can't force people into doing things. You can't say, you know, pass an ordinance and say you can't in public. Well, that's unconstitutional. You have to say what you can do in public.
What are the main issues right now here in the city of Santa Maria?
Main issues would be law enforcement, traffic control, just getting the drivers to understand what it means for right-of-way. It seems nobody understands what right-of-way means. And that needs to be expressed. What I would like to do is do a stopping people, not to cite, but to inform them what they did wrong. You know, and maybe that could, you know, start, people don't know what they're doing wrong, so once you start telling them what they're doing wrong, they say, oh, hey, let's do it the right way. You can take care of 80% of the problems here in town just by getting traffic control.
How would you describe the current state of Santa Maria?
In despair, I would say. I'd say the whole country is in the state of despair.
The city right now is facing a pretty significant financial or a budget deficit right now, upwards of maybe as much as $20 million according to estimates. It's a lot of money. Why is this important to people, and what can be done to fix this, the budget deficit here in Santa Maria?
Well, for one, you have to live within your means. Okay, you can't spend over, you know, what you've got, which is why we're in debt, because people spend more. And they're spending it on things we probably shouldn't even been doing as a government. There are things the people should be doing, and they're being told it's not their job and the government's going to take control of it. Well, that, you know, the people need to be informed of their duties, of what they're supposed to do.
The city right now is currently in the process of the redevelopment of downtown, which has been an ongoing project for many, many years, but it's finally starting to see some movement. What are your thoughts about what's happening right now in the downtown area in regards to redevelopment, and what would you like to see happen in this area moving forward?
Well, I think housing is in that area is wrong, because all that's going to do is put more people, more trash, more water, more sewer in that spot, because people are living there, that it's going to create more problems downtown. I think businesses should be there if you can create businesses that want to be there.
What would you like Santa Maria to look like in about 10, 15, maybe even 20 years?
A thriving community with people who know who their neighbors are, know who their kids are, know their names. That's the way it was when we were kids. We played in our neighborhoods. Now people are like, safety, because of safety, which is not constitutional, you know, they want their children to be safe. Well, safety is personal. And it seems that here in town, that safety, or in the whole country, safety is just put too high on a pedestal, that's the people's job.
And speaking of safety, the local firefighters union has been looking for a new contract for many, many months now. They've had some demonstrations here, high profile at City Hall. How would you express your support for public safety workers, particularly firefighters, and what would you like to see done with negotiations with the firefighters?
Well, I'm not in, in the negotiations, so I can't say what I could negotiate. But I would definitely want to listen to them, and see, what the problem, what is the barrier keeping them from going? Okay, from what I hear, there's a lawsuit that the city has been advised not to talk to any of the firefighters until this lawsuit is taken care of. Well, they should still be discussing with the firefighters. They should be discussing with that union, what's going on. I don't see that.
Just a couple more questions. A vote for you is a vote for what?
For the people, for this town, for the Constitution to come back. I believe in the Constitution. And it seems that, like last night on the debate, how many times was the word democracy said? Okay, democracy and freedom cannot coexist. It says California Republic. It doesn't say California democracy. So we need to get democracy out of our voices.
And then the last question, just you can answer this any way you want. What would you like people to know about your campaign?
But
anything else?
Okay.
It's an open question.
Well, mostly is I don't want to accept your money. I don't need your money to pay for a campaign because I want you to spend your money on you. And my campaign is mainly my name because I was born and raised here. People know me. And the ones that do know me, I've talked all around town. They say, I'm voting for you. So the people that know me are voting for me. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Thanks for your time.